everyone, it's Mary with Happy Pine Soap. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special surprise to announce. I got contacted by MICAS to be featured in their Tuesday Spark newsletter. Thank you, MICAS. By the way, this is all my addiction here behind me. MICAS must have taken notice. So I am just so flattered and so thankful. But that leads me to the purpose of this video. If you recall, a few weeks ago, I made the beautiful spin swirl soaps shown here. And I had mentioned that I was going to bevel these and clean them up, and they needed a few weeks to cure before I could do so. So that is what I'm going to demonstrate today for those of you who have never beveled or steamed soaps. So not only are we going to bevel them, I'll show two different types of beveling equipment to really make those edges of your soaps nice and finished. And I'm also going to show you how to plane the soaps. This is helpful for both when you have soda ash, that white film that kind of covers the beauty of your soaps, as well as if your soaps are not quite even and it makes them nice and flat. So these type of techniques are great for finishing soaps and making them look polished and professional. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do in this video. Thanks to MICAS, I need to have some polished, pretty soaps to really demonstrate how gorgeous their colors are. So I will include several photos at the end of the winners that I chose that will hopefully be seen in this upcoming Tuesday Spark newsletter. But yeah, let's get started. I hope you enjoy this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's have some fun. Here are the beauties from a few weeks ago. As you can see, they do have a light layer of soda ash over the surface. Notice that there is no soda ash though on the interior part. So this was the part that was not exposed to air in that first 24 hours because it was in the interior part of the soap. And then this here is the surface or the top of the soap. And as you see, soda ash formed. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you two different ways of how to get rid of soda ash. The first is through beveling, and then the second, or not beveling, planing. And then the second is through steaming. So we're gonna basically do two different methods. They both have their own uses. These are nice and hard enough now where I can actually plane or bevel them as well as steam them. And you'll get to see the finished soap and how much nicer it looks. So yeah, hopefully you'll find this a useful video just for cleaning up soaps and making them look extra pretty. The first tool I'm going to show you is this beautiful planer. So this is from Lilu Soap Tools. Hopefully you can see their wonderful mark there on this. It's very heavy duty stainless steel. I love it because it has a lip as well that you can put on your counter, as you see me do there. And then as you plane them, it won't slip forward. So it, really makes it nice and safe. And let me show you how wonderful this tool is. So here is a soap here, as you can see, with a fine layer of soda ash. So let's go ahead and try this guy out. What I like to do, and you will have to wait probably about a month or so before planing. They have to be hard enough. So let's go and try this out. All right, watch your fingers. Woohoo. Aha! See, it took off that entire thin layer of soda ash, and I'll show you underneath. Oh, that one didn't. Oh, no, it did. Here it is. Okay, what's really cool is this planer is so sharp and so perfect, you will get perfect little spirals of soap, which I'm going to use for a future design. I've seen this idea. I think Holly Soap Making has a beautiful soap made with these. So I might check her out and see if I can replicate her adorable design here with these adorable curlicues. Let's continue planing this guy. You can even turn it sideways. Aha, see? Lovely. It is such a great way to clean cured soap up, especially. Your brand new soap, it won't work very well. But when they're nice and cured, it will. And then I'll show you the beveler next from Lilu Soap Tools. They have a great beveler as well. Such fabulous, very sharp tools. Aha! So there we go. I could even do this another one other pass just to really get that soda ash off. There we go. And you could even keep going. Say you wanted to reveal more of the design that we know is buried in these kind of upper layers. You could continue planing it if you wanted to. I think I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to bevel this guy as well. And the most satisfying part is turning it over and checking out our curly cues. I'm putting them in a bowl off to the side. Aw, this one didn't curl. Sad face. All right. I made it curl. I won. So the nice thing is the soap is still has a softness to it, because this soap's only, I think it's about a month old. So you could actually curl the long strips yourself if you wanted to. So I've done that here. One thing I do like to do with this particular tool is wipe it down frequently with a clean paper towel. It just removes that kind of soap film so that it's nice and sharp each time. And notice I'm not going that way. Woohoo, you cut your fingers. So we're going the opposite direction. Another thing that planing is really good for is straightening or flattening out the tops of your soap. So say you have a soap that is not quite even and maybe part of it is upraised. It's great at basically making it a nice flat surface, kind of like this one. We have some edges that are a little more upraised. So I'm going to do this one next. All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, I don't think I pushed hard enough. Sometimes you have to give it a good firm push. There you go. And even still, I could do a little bit more. So we'll put it through again and make sure to keep your fingers out of the way. There we go. That probably did it. There you go. So now it's nice and flat. We took off those edges that were a little upraised. And notice that I'm in the soap is still a little bit soft. So when you do push down on it, unfortunately it can slightly damage the sides. All right, there you go. So this will be pretty much ready for beveling. Next, where we take the sharp edge off of it. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I like that. Here's one of my absolute favorites that I just planed. So cool. See how beautiful and clean now the surface is, nice and flat. Really, really pretty. Another one of my favorites. I just planed off all the soda ash on the back of this one. Here's another one with, again, that kind of damaged lip here and a lot of soda ash. So let's clean this one off as well. I'll give it another pass. There we go. Beautiful. Let's do the sides. Perfect. Yeah, ready for beveling. The next tool from Lilu Soap Tools is this wonderful beveler. So, again, it has that lip where you can see on the counter here. And this one is also a fabulous tool for making your edges nice and perfect, basically, and not that sharp corner. It makes it look very finished. So let's go ahead. You see the curl come out there? Yeah, look at that. Isn't that neat? Perfect. Let's get this other one. And then I'm going to steam these as well, just to make them extra shiny. There we go. Kind of just do every edge. You could put some music on and just make this almost a mindfulness activity. Oh boy, is that pretty. There you go. So, and again, we'll steam these and shine them up because you can see my fingerprints a little bit. That's the only bad part about fingerprints and using your hands. I could have used gloves, I guess, but there you go. Isn't that nice? Look at how finished that looks compared to when it first started. Let's do another. I love this one here. All right. Let's see. We'll do this side. Oh, there we go. We got to do this side and this side. Let's see. And again, I'll probably be wiping these tools down just so we don't have that kind of soap residue messing up the surface of our soap. As you can see, it kind of drags it. That's the only bad part about this type of beveler versus a vegetable peeler. At least a vegetable peeler doesn't, you know, it doesn't have residue that can mess up the surface of the soap. That's the only downside of this beveler that I have found. I think I got them all. Yeah, so there you go. Got a little bit of residue there. You can see how nice the edges are. It just takes off just the littlest tiny amount. Makes it nice and rounded, where it feels really nice in the hand. And when you shower with it or wash your hands, it's just a nice beveled edge that is a lot softer to the touch. Let's wipe our tool down. This one is less dangerous, thank goodness. A lot easier to handle without worrying about slicing and dicing your appendages. And all of this extra I will use in a confetti soap. I have quite a bit. The ones that didn't turn into perfect circles, I will use in a confetti soap at a different date. If you would like to see the difference here with a vegetable peeler, this is a nice sharp one from IKEA. I'll show you that. This does sometimes take off a bit more, but the upside is you're not damaging the surface of the soap with that residue. Actually, I think this actually is really doing a great job. All right, there you go. So there's the difference here with the vegetable peeler. It also gives it a nice beveled edge. As you see, we've got some imperfections here in this one, but overall it takes off the edges as well in this nicely beveled, smoother sides. And in all honesty, I still like the vegetable peeler. I've gone back and forth about which one is my favorite, and I think because the vegetable peeler does not leave that soap residue which could mar the surface, I think I still prefer the vegetable peeler, to be honest. And it works great. As you see, when the soaps are nice and hard to the touch, it works great. It doesn't take too much off. And it's pretty quick. As you saw, I did that pretty quick. There you go. That nice beveled edge. And the soap looks a lot more finished and professional. Combination of the planing and the beveling. Isn't that amazing what it can do for a bar? It makes them so polished, like pieces of art. Love it. This is another one of my absolute favorites. I just love the transition of the different colors as you turn the soap around. Oh, it's just mesmerizing. Just so amazing. Here's another one of my absolute favorites. Oh, just gorgeous. This spin swirl design is just a work of art. One of my favorite techniques. And again, the tutorial for this particular soap is listed below in the description. Oh, beautiful. Another striking one that has been beveled and planed. Just so neat. I absolutely adore this one as well. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. Isn't that neat? And this is all with the vegetable peeler. So as you see, that vegetable peeler does a phenomenal job of beveling. And it's just a simple tool that any of us can have access to that's not super expensive. Oh my goodness, these are so beautiful. The next step to making our bars look their absolute best is steaming. So that will gloss them up really beautifully and remove any residual soda ash that may be on the bars. I have some parchment here. I like to put them on parchment when they're drying. So any type of little clothes steamer will work. You want to make sure you used distilled water. So I'm going to fill it here. All right, and let's turn this on and wait for the steam to start. There we go. We're ready to go. The steam is coming out. So to get these beauties ready for their final close-up, you essentially just gently steam them. I like to just carefully and quickly do that, since this is going to be the money shot here. That one looks good. I put it aside. Let's do the next. Be careful not to burn yourself. You can see how glossy it's getting. And if it gets too hot, I'll put on some gloves here. Right now I'm managing it. All right. This side is also very pretty. There we go. Put that one aside. Ooh, I love this guy here. Ooh, so pretty. Oh, love that. That one I'll put down. There's another amazing guy here. Let's steam this one. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful. See how shiny that is? Isn't that amazing? All right. Let's do the next. Ooh. There we go. Ooh, I like this side. Beautiful. Oh, look at that gloss. It's like a mirror. All right, let's get this guy going. Which side do I like? Ooh, I'll do both because I can't pick a side right now. And notice I'm only touching the sides because you will see fingerprints if you put them on the front. So I don't want to see fingerprints on the front where we really want the beauty. So I'm touching only the sides. Plus it keeps my fingers out of the way of the steam. Oh, wow, that blue. Really pop that blue out. Let's do that. There we go. All right. We're getting down to just the last couple. And our last little friend here. Oh, beautiful. Mirror finish. They're all nice and dry now. And I'll show you the beautiful results of the steaming. Oh, I didn't steam that side. But yeah, isn't that amazing? It looks so nice and smooth and shiny. Here's another one. Beautiful. Here's another one. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Perfect. Another one. Ooh, I love that one. So pretty. And I steamed some extras actually. I went ahead and steamed my lotus flower soap from quite some time ago since I had some soda ash on it as well. Steam the tops of this one. That one's listed below, or this design is listed below. Ooh, wow, that's pretty. Yeah, looks great. So you can steam, you know, soap that's older as well. Yeah, I didn't steam both sides. You see the soda ash. And then it looks a lot better now that I steamed it. And then I also steamed up my spoon plop so that you could see, gives that a nice gloss as well. All right, there you go, guys. That's how you get rid of soda ash and clean your soaps up and bevel them. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so. That helps my channel grow. And last but not least, these are the 3 photos I chose for Mad Micas. I hope they enjoy the photos as well. I appreciate all of you so much, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next soapy tutorial. Take care, everyone. Have a great weekend.